Hey, I'm Kevin with Atomic-Moto, one of the bombers. We're testing the 2013 Klim Latitude jacket and pants. We'll get back to you soon with our results.
Hi, thanks for tuning in. I'm Brian and this is Kevin from Atomic-Moto, and we're out here testing some of the 2013 Klim gear. It's a beautiful day in Central Oregon, beautiful day in Bend, great weather, we love it here. Good day to be testing gear. Klim is one of our favorite brands, and this Latitude suit is one of our most popular products. We really like it quite a bit. This is the 2013 version, and they've made several changes, small in number but significant in their impact. What Klim had found from some early feedback from some of their customers is that the suit was quite heavy and a little bit stiff. It uses Klim's proprietary 840 denier Cordura throughout, and that made the suit again a little bit heavy and a little bit stiff. Now what they did this year is they changed to a mixture of the 840 denier fabric. You can see it here on the pockets, on the shoulders, basically in all the high wear and abrasion areas. And they added a new fabric, this gore-tex Mazzano. And that has made the suit overall much more comfortable, much lighter weight. In fact, we threw this on the scale before we came out and ripped around in it. It is now one of the lightest adventure suits on the market. The jacket weighs in at about 5 pounds, not at about 5 pounds, at 5 pounds exactly for the size L, and these size 32 pants are 3.88. Contrast that with something like a First Gear Kilimanjaro, which is over 7 pounds, some Scorpion jackets, some other adventure touring jackets are even as much as 8 or 9, pushing 10. So this is another nice benefit they've gotten. The jacket is now quite a bit more comfortable and flexible, but it's also a lot lighter weight. They've managed to keep the 840 denier heavy fabric in the abrasion areas, and that's good because it gives you better safety in the event of a crash on higher speeds that you attain in adventure riding or on the asphalt. But overall the suit's quite a bit lighter. You probably know the details, but I'm just going to run through them quickly. There are 2 pockets here, a 3rd pocket here, 4th and 5th on the front, a large pocket on the back. This suit has 2 vents. If you give me your arm here, Kevin, has a nice vent up here on the bicep. That's really good because it's in the perfect position to catch some air. It does a really good job. And it's got a nice large pit zip. I actually don't see that so much in motorcycling. See it quite a bit in outdoor gear. It's really effective, so I'm glad they did it. And if you spin around, there's also a large exhaust vent here on the back. You see he's got it open. It's about 80 degrees today. Pretty warm here. Temperature's dropping a little bit, but it's still pretty warm, and the venting works really well. Really long tail. That's nice. Really long tail, and again, it's got the protection of the 840 denier there. A nice long belt. Now this is something that you may or may not realize. The longer the belt, the more regulation you have. Of course, because you double the amount of its circumference that you can cinch. And this one you can really cinch it down quite a bit. Kevin's pretty fit, and so this large, he has it cinched down pretty good. On the pant, 2 pockets right here in the front on either side, and then there are 2 vents on the side of the pant. This is the protection underneath, and then an exhaust vent in the back. Now, frankly, we always like to be really candid about what works on a product and what doesn't. We were talking about this before. We really wish that Klim had switched the location of the pocket and the vent on the side, so this would grab a little bit more air. But it does work really, really well. You know, there's some other products in Klim's line that have more venting, maybe superior to this, but this is still overall a really good suit. Now here's the most important thing about this. There were many complaints about the previous version of the Latitude for its collar height and stiffness. And in fact, Klim went so far as to design their own modification to the collar. Well, they use a much, much softer fabric right now, and it is much more comfortable, much more flexible, and still it's nice, a nice height, a nice circumference. So we'll give you a couple of detail shots, a couple of beauty shots of this. Sunlight's real good right now, just about to go down, about 7:30. But this is the quick preview of the 2013 Klim Latitude suit. Really like it. The fact that you know, we think about product positioning a lot at Atomic-Moto, and the fact that this is now one of the more lightweight adventure touring suits on the market, still having really good abrasion protection and full gore-tex exterior shell gore-tex. By the way, the waterproof layer is a taped exterior shell. But this is now in a unique position in the market. It's a nice, lightweight, gore-tex suit with great waterproofness, because Gore does a really good job of certifying the waterproofness of the product, and still good abrasion protection. So that's our quick preview of the 2013 Klim Latitude. We're going to cut to some of the other products here and again in a few minutes, and thanks for tuning in.